Hello, people. Just felt obliged to make this video. A few things to say. I've had a few messages from people, and want to throw my support behind our national Trevor and talk about other things. So, got a few messages and whatnot regarding our Mad Mick, and a few messages really, well, quite a few to be fair, regarding his rant, basically about the planned lawful assembly against the fuel strikes, and he had a bit of a rant and whatnot. Where were you when you're fighting against kids and all this sort of stuff, and just because fuel's fucking going sky high, who gives a fuck? You know, so at the time I listened to it, and I agreed with it. And then you take a bit of a step back, and the art of drowning is an art. It's the art of surviving, the art of whether it be the art of surviving, whether it be in water or whether it be in emotion. And the thing is about Mad Mick is you feel his emotion as he resonates with a lot of us. He says a lot of things and it gets you, it touches you inside. And this is why we support and stand by each other. A lot of us who speak out openly about the agenda, we'll call it. We all have tried to reach out and get support of people who we like and have learned to trust. And I want to say that when you take a step back from that comment and you analyse it and you think, I went along the road of, you know what, I don't actually agree with that. It is the same agenda. It's the same people pulling all the fucking strings. We all know this. And the people that I know that are supporting this are what? At centres, at the jab bus. They were fighting to stop kids taking it. Do you know, I come into this personally, and it's been a long old haul. The pressure on me and my little family has been immeasurable, really, whilst trying to maintain a Monday to Friday job. A couple lads I know all in the same boat, trying to work and earn a living, keep the roof over your head, and then fight this fucking ongoing onslaught that we face. And then I want to get on to our Mick, because he has been a national treasure in this. And people have been asking questions about the music and whatnot. And I've been not involved in the music, but involved with Mick and everything he stands for a long time, everybody on his channel has. And obviously knowing that Martin Notes and his wife, they've gone to a long effort to create the tracks. And it's about raising awareness. That's what it's always been about. Here in the UK, in Britain, in England, we've got a sick sense of humour. And the question that should be on everybody's lips is, well, what is a kid's life? There's no money in it. There's no money to be done in this. People don't download music no more or buy CDs. They should buy CDs, but they don't. And that gives us a small window of opportunity here till Friday. I mean, look at it like this. What would you pay for this to land on a neighbour's 16-year-old kid who gets subjected to the fear porn and propaganda of TV on a daily basis, and the do download a bit of music and they are in the charts and they're doing like mundane things and then they drop on a song like Monkeypox, where one of our own rips the whole narrative apart and shreds it to bits, and it resonates this kid, and this kid's like, you know what? It is a load of bollocks when you think about it. It's an absolute crock of shit. And the reason why that kid saw it is because we got it to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 in the charts. Because a few of us threw a fiver at it. And that fiver worth of downloads resonated with one kid, and then he shared it amongst his friends, and all of a sudden you've got the kids in a questioning mindset, which is how all as kids should be raised. And this is why we support Mick and everybody else as much as we can. We need to be united and standing against this, and whatever tools we have, because they try and shut it down at every single avenue. We should push and use whatever comes our way. And this Friday, we're hoping to get a chart entry. Hoping that this will land on someone's ears that's not questioned before. And if it saved just one person, then it's been a success. The fact that nobody downloads music anymore makes this really doable. So let's get it shared. Let's get it watched. Let's get it downloaded. Let's get it noticed. Let's make them take it down, delete fucking records. Let's just give them the pain in the ass of having to deal with it. So yeah, making living life a luxury, by the way. You know, there's not some jet-setting movie star sat in an hot tub smoking cigars with his dogs at the other end smoking fucking cigars. This is a guy who's been with us all the way through this. We should support him. And yeah, and this brings me nice on to the next thing I want to talk about. Probably guessed it, but it's the White Shield, and I want to just point out the reason what this White Shield, not what it means, because I want you to realise the importance of this and why we should all support it, why everybody should get around it, regardless of opinions, what you feel about people like me or Mad Mick or anybody who's tried pushing this and give support to this. The importance of this is, in this country, we have so many great people doing everything they can to fight back against a system that's gone rogue. Let's face it. I mean, someone sent me an article saying that anybody who questions vaccine efficacy could face 2 years in jail, and it's like, fucking biggest crock of shit. I mean, they'd have to put, the best thing about it is nobody is questioning the safety and efficacy by wild conspiracy theories. Your own data says it fucking all. We do not have to make anything up. The facts speak for them fucking selves, and the question in this, on all its lips, is, what the fuck are they going to do with all us like? We are awake. Dare say a lot more awake than what we've ever been before. The things that we are awake to now are immeasurable, really. People like me who've been on this journey for a long time, before all this shit. But it's another level now of awakeness. I think we can all agree on that. So regarding the White Shield, and why anybody who watches this video needs to truly just listen to what I'm saying, please. Just give me the benefit of doubt and hear me out. A lot of effort went into this by a veteran. Did his best searching through everything to make sure it's not been tied to any symbology. And the best that we could come up with was a plain white shield, and to make sure that whatever it was wasn't too hard to find, readily available. Plain white school badge is genius. Now in this country we've got many people fighting on all fronts in different places, in the healthcare, in law, in the legal system. Standing outside schools, standing on bridges. Brothers standing up for his rights outside or inside a Liverpool court last week. We've got veterans what were stood outside Parliament. You know what I mean? We've got new political parties trying to make a dent in the system. I know that divides a lot of opinion. But at the moment, we just look like a disjointed mess. We've got all these other channels, all the celebrity truthers and everybody who's trying to raise awareness in their own way. And I've watched this movement tear itself from the inside out, the arguing and the bickering, when we really need to be uniting and get his heads out of his asses and biting his tongue more often than not to show unity. If we had this white shield on every single person in this movement, we wouldn't be random people fighting against a gone rogue system. Different groups fractured, fighting the 5G rollout, fighting the chemtrails in the sky, fighting the fuel price hikes, the food price hikes, fighting the sexualization of his kids through the transgender agenda in the schools. Instead of being a group of, or separate fractured groups that don't really want to mix with them and they've got their own thing, we've got our thing, all of a sudden, if we all had something that unified us all, then all of a sudden, we would be a group, a fucking force. We would be loads of people fighting everything all at the same time. And that is the image that we have to have. We have to have MPs. MPs should be scared of the people. MPs should feel like, hang on a minute, we are getting it from every single area here, left, right, up, down, right, centre, like we are in his water, in his air that they breathe, in his pockets, in his bloodstreams, in his minds. This is so important. Everybody should be getting behind this. This is us reaching out. This is a bridge between us all. They need to know, because it's the truth. And the truth is, the guys on Swindon Bridges are us. The guys in Liverpool Court, they're us. The guys fighting fucking child trafficking and paedophilia are us. The guys going out on the fuel light strike, let's say, are us. We have to show them that we are one people. They have divided us and divided us and divided us. And that is what this is. Readily available. Cheap. You can make them yourself. Can't be monopolised. Said all this. All you guys who are like, well, I ain't wearing a star, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. This is wrong, this is just another divide and a divide. Talking absolute bollocks. The people say it's Freemasonry, the colour white. Colour white what? Colour white symbols Satanism. A shield symbols Satanism. This is a weapon. Symbology will be their downfall. Well, let's make this. This doesn't belong to anybody but the people. The power of the videos of seeing different people, different faces, all ages, stand up and say what they're standing against and what they stand for is the most powerful thing I've seen in this movement. It is the most powerful thing I've seen. Seeing random people say the reason why they are making their stand. It's not the reason why. They're not standing and coming up with a few pointless lines for the shield. It's people looking in a camera and saying, I stand with my brothers and sisters in love, in peace, in unity. We are awake. We are awake to everything what's going on. And we are going to stand shield to shield, shoulder to shoulder, no matter where that path leads. Which is the message we have to send. We have to ram this message down their throats that no matter what they throw at us, we will stand firm and we will stand up and we will stand strong. This gives the normal people the opportunity to say their piece. Instead of watching others say their piece, show everybody, the infiltrators, the 7-7 Brigade and all these other fucking riffraff infiltrating trees and the scumbag bastards. I could be 77-year-old Mary and I'm standing up for my grandkids. I could be 45-year-old welder standing up for my wife. You know, as I could be a 47-year-old veteran standing up for me mum and dad. I could be an 8-year-old little girl standing up for my classmates. That is the power that this could have if we just got behind it. If you're watching this and you're giving me the time of day, edit the white shield bit out of this and get it spread. Spread it into Twitter, into I don't know what fucking things. There's millions of them. That's by design. All these different fucking things, Jetta and all this other shite. Again, it's a division in a division in a division. They're clever cunts. We know this. We have to spread the word. There's thousands of us have these now. According to the data, there's 67 million of us. To drop in an ocean before we start noticing each other. And the only way we're going to start noticing each other is if we work together to get this out there. If you're on channels and you're watching certain people, put it on them and ask them to get behind it. We are holding our hands out now, begging for help. Let's get behind us, brother. Mad Mix, the National Trevor. And let's get this music up the charts and see if we can wake up a few more stragglers. Push, push, push the shield. Keep caring and loving each other and prepare. And enjoy your summers. Forget to love your families and whatnot. It's been a long old haul. Keep fucking moving. Speak soon.